Hello students, welcome to classroom teaching. In last video, we have seen about the concept of motion and the concept of distance and displacement, the difference between speed and velocity. And in this article, in today's video, we are going to see about the uniform and non-uniform motion. Uniform and non-uniform linear motion. First of all, we will discuss what is linear. लिनियर या शब्दाचा अर्थ सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदा समजून घेऊया. व्हॉट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लिनियर? लिनियर मीन्स इन अ स्ट्रेट लाइन. That means we are going to see uniform and non-uniform motion, but it is in a straight line. That means the object is going in a straight line. And in last video we have seen that if the object is going in a straight line, then the distance and the displacement, they are equal. That means the speed and velocity, they are also equal. And therefore, in this motion, we can use the word speed as well as velocity. A simple activity or simple example is given in the book. See that example. In that example, Amar, Akbar and Anthony, they are traveling by their own car with different cars with different velocities. We are saying they are traveling with different velocities, but as it is a linear motion, what I told, velocity and speed, they are same. That means no need of direction is there because they are going in a straight line. Okay, so they are traveling with different velocities. And we make some observations. The interval of that observation, it is 30 minutes. That means we are taking readings after every 30 minutes. प्रत्येक 30 मिनिटानंतर आपण काय करतोय, रीडिंग्स घेतोय की किती डिस्टन्स त्यांनी ट्रॅव्हल केलं. That means they start from the same point. Look, suppose this is reading 0. That means they are starting from here. Suppose Amar is here, Akbar is here, and Anthony is here. They are starting, they are going in a straight line in their car, and we are taking readings after every half hour. That means after every 30 minutes. And the readings are given. What are the readings? They are given in the table. You can see this table in your textbook. प्रत्येकाने व्हिडिओ चालू असताना टेक्स्टबुक जवळ ठेवायचं आहे. त्या टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये पहा, द टेबल इज गिवन and you can see the same table in this video also. So, what are the distances covered by Amar, Akbar and Anthony are given. In every half hour, in first half hour, that means first 30 minutes, Amar covers 20 kilometers. That means the reading that we take, it is 20 kilometer. After that, after another half hour, the reading is at 40, then 60, 80, 100 and so on. So after starting the car, he covers 20 kilometers in first half hour. In second half hour, he goes from 20 to 40. That means again he covers 20 kilometers here. The readings of Akbar are also given. This is Amar, this is Akbar, and this is Anthony. So Akbar also covers some distance. The readings are, in first half hour he is at 18 kilometers. In second half hour he is at 36 kilometers. After half hour he is at 42 kilometers, and so on. The readings are given in the book. You can see it easily. What about Anthony? Anthony also covers, in first half he is at 14 kilometers. After half hour, that means after 30 minutes, पुन्हा 30 मिनिटांनंतर आपण रीडिंग घेतली, तो आहे 28 वर किलोमीटर्स ऑफ कोर्स. After that 42, after that 56 kilometers, and so on. So from this table, try to observe how much distance they cover in equal interval of time, because the time interval is of 30 minutes only. 30 मिनिटाची टाइम इंटरवल आहे. 30 मिनिटांमध्ये अमर किती किलोमीटर जातो, प्रत्येक 30 मिनिटांमध्ये अकबर किती किलोमीटर जातो, हे आपल्याला पाहायचं आहे. ओके, लेट अस फाइंड इट. सो अमर he covers the distance of 20 kilometers here. इथून इथपर्यंत जाण्यासाठी त्याला अर्धा तास लागला. त्या अर्ध्या तासामध्ये त्यांनी किती कव्हर केलेलं आहे, अगेन 20 किलोमीटर्स. सो Amar covers equal distance, that is 20 kilometers, in every equal interval of time. प्रत्येक अर्ध्या तासामध्ये अमर 20 किलोमीटर डिस्टन्स ट्रॅव्हल करतो. What about Akbar? In first half, first 20 minutes, he covers 18 kilometers. First 30 minutes. पुढच्या अर्ध्या तासामध्ये again he covers 18 kilometers. 36 minus 18. After that, 36 to 42, that means only 6 kilometers he traveled. About Anthony. Anthony, first 30 minutes, he covers 14 kilometers. In second 30 minutes, he covers 14 kilometers. After that, he covers 14 kilometers. 14 kilometers. So, if we observe it minutely, we can easily understand that Amar and Anthony, they cover equal distances in equal interval of time. But Akbar, he covers unequal distance in equal interval of time. That means time interval is same. 30 मिनिटाची टाइम इंटरवल आहे, पण त्या 30 मिनिटाच्या टाइम इंटरवल मध्ये तो वेगवेगळं अंतर क्रॉस करतोय. इथे 18 किलोमीटर केलं, इथे फक्त 6 किलोमीटर केलं. सो ही कव्हर्स अनइक्वल डिस्टन्स इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. सो फ्रॉम दिस एक्झाम्पल, फ्रॉम दिस ऑब्झर्वेशन, वी कॅन से what is uniform and what is non-uniform. Now it is very easy. If I say Amar and Anthony, they are traveling with uniform motion or with uniform speed. What we can say? If the object travels equal distance in equal interval of time, then he is said to be moving with uniform velocity or uniform speed. दुसरी डेफिनेशन आपल्याला करता येईल नॉन युनिफॉर्मची. याच्यावरून ट्राय करा, करता येईल. काय असेल? इफ द ऑब्जेक्ट कव्हर्स अनइक्वल डिस्टन्स इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. द डिस्टन्स इज अनइक्वल but the interval of time is equal. If the object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, definitely he is said to be moving with non-uniform velocity or non-uniform motion is there. The motion is called as non-uniform motion. So I think you can understand it very easily. The table is given in the book, and if you understand, then let us move to the next very small article which is given here, and that is nothing but acceleration. It is another concept which is given for 9th standard in this chapter, acceleration. मुलांनो, हे बघा, suppose the object is moving in linear, suppose the motion is linear motion, that means it is going in a straight line. Suppose I have a ball. Suppose the ball is moving in a straight line, that means it has certain velocity. Suppose this is a ball, the ball is moving in this direction. And if I push the same ball in the same direction, if I push it from here, then what happens? Everybody knows, everybody can answer that if the ball is moving in this direction with certain velocity, suppose the velocity is u, and if I push the ball in the same direction, then definitely its velocity increases, and suppose it becomes v, the velocity increases. And if the velocity changing, the ball is said to be in acceleration. That means if the velocity is changing, the ball is said to be in acceleration. The example which is given in the book, or the activity which is given here, we really can't perform this activity at home because we cannot take the accurate readings. काय सांगितलंय तुम्हाला बघा, तुम्हाला सांगितलंय 1 मीटरचा एक पाईप उभा कट करा, एक चॅनल तयार होईल, नाली तयार होईल, बॉल वरतून सोडायचा, तो डेफिनेटली खाली येईल. तो ज्यावेळेस खाली येत असतो त्यावेळेस सेंटरला आल्यानंतर आपल्याला टाइम पिरियड नोट करायचा, त्याला इथपर्यंत यायला किती वेळ लागला, इथून खालपर्यंत जायला किती वेळ लागला, हे दोन्ही टाइम्स आपल्याला नोट करायचे स्टॉप वॉच घेऊन. बट इट इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट. सेम एक्झाम्पल, बॉल सोडायच्या ऐवजी आपण घसरगुंडी खेळतो. घसरगुंडी खेळत असताना सुरुवातीला तुम्ही ज्या ठिकाणावर निघणार तिथं वेलॉसिटी किती असते, डेफिनेटली इट इज 0. तुम्ही जसं जसं खाली येणार, वेलॉसिटी गोज ऑन इन्क्रीजिंग कंटिन्युअसली. त्याची वेलॉसिटी खाली येताना वाढत 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 जाते. And if the velocity is changing, then it is called as accelerated motion. Understand? So what is meant by accelerated motion? If the velocity of the moving object, if it changes, then it is called as accelerated motion. Let us suppose, or we can define it. त्याची डेफिनेशन करता येते आपल्याला, खूप सोपी आहे. द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलॉसिटी इज कॉल्ड एज एक्सेलरेशन. सो एक्सेलरेशन इट डिपेंड्स ऑन चेंजिंग वेलॉसिटी. व्हाट इज डेफिनेशन? द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ वेलॉसिटी इज कॉल्ड acceleration. Rate of change of velocity, that means acceleration is equal to change in velocity divided by time which is required for this change. तो चेंज होण्यासाठी, वेलॉसिटी जो चेंज होतोय, हा चेंज होण्यासाठी किती वेळ लागतो, तो टाइम या ठिकाणी घ्यायचा आहे. सो चेंज इन वेलॉसिटी जर आपल्याला याला फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये ठेवायचं असेल तर काय करणार आपण? डेफिनेटली काय, चेंज इन वेलॉसिटी. सुरुवातीची वेलॉसिटी 20 किलोमीटर पर आवर होती, नंतर ती 40 झाली. चेंज इन वेलॉसिटी किती झाली? सरळ सरळ 40 मायनस 20. म्हणजे आपण काय करतोय? आपण घेतोय फायनल वेलॉसिटी मायनस इनिशियल वेलॉसिटी. So change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity. Suppose final velocity we call it as v, initial velocity we call it as u, and time we call as t. Then we can easily write the formula for acceleration. And these letters are always taken. Always we take initial velocity u, final velocity v, and time t. So what is acceleration? Acceleration is written by small a. So a is equal to change in velocity, that means final velocity म्हणजे v, minus initial velocity, it is u, divided by time, that is t. So this is the formula for acceleration. एक्सेलरेशनचा हा फॉर्म्युला आहे. टू टाइप्स ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन, जसं आपण युनिफॉर्म अँड नॉन युनिफॉर्म मोशन बघितलं होतं. सिमिलरली वी कॅन गिव्ह युनिफॉर्म अँड नॉन युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन ऑल्सो. व्हॉट इज युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन? जसं आपण युनिफॉर्म मोशनच्या वेळेस काय म्हटलं होतं? इफ द ऑब्जेक्ट कव्हर्स इक्वल डिस्टन्स इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. तसं युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशनच्या बाबतीत काय म्हणणार? Definitely in acceleration the velocity changes. If this change in velocity is equal for equal interval of time, then it is uniform acceleration. म्हणजे प्रत्येक वेळेस जर आपण अर्ध्या अर्ध्या तासाने रीडिंग घेतोय, जर सुरुवातीला इनिशियल वेलॉसिटी 0 आहे, अर्ध्या तासानंतर 20 मीटर पर सेकंड झाली, परत अर्ध्या तासानंतर 40 मीटर पर सेकंड झाली, परत अर्ध्या तासानंतर 60 मीटर पर सेकंड झाली, 80 मीटर पर सेकंड झाली. सो चेंज इन वेलॉसिटी इज 20 मीटर पर सेकंड फॉर एव्हरी हाफ आवर. अँड सच मोशन इज कॉल्ड एज युनिफॉर्मली एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन, और द एक्सेलरेशन इज कॉल्ड एज युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन. मग आता याच्यावरून नॉन युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशनची डेफिनेशन करा. काय असेल नॉन युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन? नॉन युनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन मीन्स if the change in velocity is unequal in equal interval of time, then it is said non-uniform acceleration. Okay, so there are three types of acceleration. The three types of acceleration are there. First is positive acceleration. Then negative, and zero acceleration. You can easily understand the meaning of these three by using the formula. Which is that formula? I will write it here. A is equal to V minus U upon T. Just by keeping values, keep in mind V means final velocity, U means initial velocity, and T means time. So if the value of V is more than value of U, U पेक्षा जर V ची व्हॅल्यू जास्त असेल, काय येणार आहे? A must be positive in this case. Let's take an example. Suppose the initial velocity is 20 meter per second and it changes to 50 meters per second. So V is 50 minus 20. So it is 30. So it is positive. So what is positive acceleration? If the final velocity is more than that of the initial velocity, then the acceleration is called as positive acceleration. But if suppose you are moving with 80 kilometers per hour, तुम्ही 80 किलोमीटर पर आवरच्या स्पीडने बाईकवर जातात. समोर अचानक खड्डा दिसला तुम्हाला, तुम्ही काय करणार? डेफिनेटली यू अप्लाय ब्रेक्स. तुम्ही ब्रेक दाबणार. ब्रेक दाबला, वेलॉसिटी कमी झाली. 80 किलोमीटर, 80, suppose take an example, 80 kilometer per hour. It is the initial velocity. You apply brake and it becomes 40 kilometers per hour. Then, in that case, final velocity is less than the initial velocity. If the value of v is less than value of u, then definitely A, it is negative. And therefore we can define negative acceleration means if the final velocity of the object it is less than that of the initial velocity, the acceleration is said to be negative acceleration. The acceleration is said to be negative acceleration. Then what is zero acceleration? By using this formula, you can easily say what is zero acceleration. Try to write in the notebook. नोटबुक मध्ये लिहायचा प्रयत्न करा. काय असेल झिरो एक्सेलरेशन म्हणजे? ही व्हॅल्यू a इज इक्वल टू v मायनस यू डिवाइडेड बाय t. ही a ची व्हॅल्यू झिरो कधी येईल? केव्हा असेल झिरो? इफ v इज इक्वल टू u. u आणि v ची व्हॅल्यू सेमच आहे. म्हणजेच काय? इनिशियल वेलॉसिटी अँड फायनल वेलॉसिटी सेम आहे. दॅट मीन्स देयर इज नो चेंज इन वेलॉसिटी. If the object is moving with constant speed, that means there is no change in velocity, no change in speed, then in that case initial and final velocities are same, and therefore such acceleration is called as zero acceleration. So these are the three types of acceleration: positive acceleration, negative acceleration, and zero acceleration. So in this video we have seen uniform and non-uniform linear motion. Uniform means if the object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then it is called as uniform motion. Non-uniform motion means if the object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, it is called as non-uniform motion. Okay, then we have seen what is acceleration. Acceleration means the rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration. That is a is equal to v minus u divided by t. Then two types of acceleration we have seen. First, that is uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration. If the change in velocity it is equal for equal interval of time, it is uniform acceleration. If the change in velocity is unequal, then it is non-uniform acceleration. Then we have seen three types of acceleration: positive, negative, and zero acceleration. And all these three types, they depend on only this formula. Acceleration is equal to v minus u divided by t. V is final velocity, u is initial velocity, and t is time period. So here we stop this video. In next video, we will see some graphs, distance time graph for uniform, non-uniform motion, and you have to draw that graph in the book. I will show it how to draw the graph, and let us see it in next video. So, thank you very much.